Welcome to the Beer Me That Beer podcast show. I'm David.
And I'm Sam.
And it's time for us to have a very merry little podcast.
Ho, ho, ho.
Pimp.
Good.
But we are talking about / discussing about / knowledging about / factoiding about Christmas. And what other people do during Christmas too.
But not us.
Well, and us too. We're going to find out what we do on Christmas.
But I know it. I don't know what you do on Christmas.
You're going to find out.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't actually know what you do on Christmas either.
I also maybe sometimes don't know. It's fine.
Sam's told what to do, and he does.
Honestly, Christmas is just a blur most years. So
yeah, because he's super drunk. But first, the news. Sam?
All right. Headline: Sex toy sponsorship was too racy for curling crowd. A Dutch sex toy company's attempt to reach fans of the wholesome sport of curling led some broadcasters to cancel their live stream of a tournament that will determine the final spots in the Beijing Olympics. Local organizers of the Olympic qualification event in the Netherlands said they were told that on-ice ads with the Easy Toys name and non-explicit logo were too much for the U.S. audience. Dutch media reported that the live stream was also canceled in Japan. USA Curling tweeted on Sunday, I forget when this was dated. It's still recent. On Sunday, that video of the Americans' opening round match was not available due to, quote, an unforeseen sponsorship conflict with the local organizing committee, unquote. The national governing body said NBC was working with organizers on a solution. An NBC spokesman did not immediately respond to a question seeking an explanation for the decision. Easy Toys, a sexual paraphernalia website that bills itself as, quote, the market leader in the Netherlands and Belgium, could not be reached for comment. In videos tweeted by the WCF, which I didn't see, like this
What
big
that stood
I
for?
think it's World Curling
Society.
Federation.
Okay.
I think
The
that's a good total shot in the dark.
Yes. The
WCF.
WCF. Yes. Just on the Ocho.
Yeah. And elsewhere, the Easy Toy ads could be seen in 4 spots on the playing surface, and its name was printed along the hog line that determines where curlers must let go of the stone. WCF spokesman Christopher Hamilton told the AP on Monday that organizers were investigating a number of solutions to resolve our broadcast partner policy complications surrounding sponsor agreements and usage. USA Curling President Jeff Plush did not immediately respond to an email seeking comment.
All right. So I understood maybe half
Some
of
of
what you
that.
said. Who was being sponsored by the sex? A Netherlands team or the USA team?
So from what I understand, it's a little bit jumbled up, but I think it was the, let me just quickly back up. So it was I think it's the Dutch team, but the broadcast was censored in the US
And China wasn't played in China.
and in
Japan wasn't played in Japan.
and in Japan. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was censored in the US and Japan from what I get.
Because, and by your description, it says Easy Toys and non-explicit logo. So
it seems,
without actually really looking it up.
yeah.
Or being a pervert, you probably wouldn't know what
Yeah,
Easy Toys is.
You would probably just assume it's probably a toy company or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it's like Toys with a Z.
So it seems like this nondescript,
Yeah.
just seemingly just
People
harmless.
Just like
Yeah.
freaked out.
Yeah. It seems like an overreaction. It's really funny though.
What the?
Yeah.
Good for Easy Toys for sponsoring the Dutch curling team, though.
Yeah.
Good for
And you know
them.
what? This is good press for them.
Yeah.
Because it's press. Because I'd never heard of Easy Toys before.
We'll be taken off the air for this.
Censored.
Yes.
In the
We'll be
USA.
Spotify and Apple and everyone's going to be like, nope, you can't say Easy Toys. Easy Toys for your pleasure.
That is fascinating to me. That like
how did the curling team get that?
somebody cleared that so that they were even in that position.
Like,
as a
they
sponsor.
put it on the ice.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've never heard the
yeah.
term hog line before, but there's like, it's prominent.
I don't even know how they get the lines on the ice.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it's like a paint and then they freeze it over again.
I don't know.
Or it's like just ice, dyed ice. Like,
I think there's just floor with stuff etched into it, and then they freeze the top.
I'm not going to say I know how it's done, but there were multiple opportunities for them to be like, some people aren't going to like that. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not saying...
There's a lot of people involved.
Yeah, I'm not saying that these people who don't like it are correct. They are wrong, and they should just shut the fuck up. It's a fucking unexplicit logo, and it says Easy Toys.
Yeah. I mean, like, if they hadn't made such a big deal out of it, I don't think anybody would have noticed.
Like,
and also...
people do like, oh, what's that?
Yeah.
But do you know how many times like watch like games and like, oh, there's a sponsor? Yeah. Do you know how many times I've been like, what is that? And Googled it?
Yeah.
0.
Exactly.
I don't fucking care.
I was about to say, if the average person would not be curious enough to look into it.
It's not important.
Right.
And for the sponsors out there, it doesn't work. Just stop wasting your money.
I don't think this is the sponsor's fault.
It's not.
It's absolutely
China
the people
and Japan and the USA's fault.
No, it's just stupid.
Yeah, but the biggest question: how did a curling team get a sex toy sponsorship?
I'm like, I don't know.
How does their... I get what
they said the Netherlands. Do they have a lot of...
I think it's called advancement. The department would be, because that's what the school where I work at, that they're called advancement, and they get donors and to come to parties and stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, how did this person go? They have to know the person.
Yeah, I'm like,
you want to be on the?
I'm wondering. I'm like, are the Netherlands like so like? Is there just like a lot of sponsorship opportunity out there, or just no? It's like, well, we don't really have any. Hey, you guys want to sponsor? I don't know. Maybe they said they're the number one in the industry over there.
Of one Netherlands company besides Easy Toys? No, me neither.
My international knowledge is very limited. What?
The waffle, that strudel waffle, is that Netherlands or?
Is it called the strudel waffle? Or is there like a name associated, like an Jojo?
It's like a thing that I just don't remember where it's from.
The Netherlands?
It might be. I don't know. Dutch and Netherlands are the same thing, right?
I don't know, man. Don't ask me because I'm going to look real dumb.
There's no place called Dutch. I know that. Dutch is the people, and they live in the Netherlands.
I'm assuming.
Because the Swedish
with my limited knowledge.
Sweden.
Yeah.
Thanks for the news, Sam.
You're welcome.
Time for the beer. This week we have Mother Earth Brewing Company. It was born out of the passion of 3 business-minded brewers seeking to share the love of craft. Founded in North County, San Diego in 2010 by Daniel and John Love and Cameron Kanakavani. What began as a hobby years earlier had formed into a business. Passionate about the burgeoning craft beer industry, the trio set out to create a unique brand and establish themselves in the fastest growing and most highly competitive craft beer city in the world. This week we're drinking Cognitive Aerobics Hazy IPA. This straw-colored haze bomb is brewed with a combo of New Zealand and PNW hops, lending a huge aroma full of citrus and fruit candy. Peach rings, orange marmalade, and lemon zest are just a few adjectives that describe the nose on this choice, lactose-free West Coast hazy. A light malt profile allows the citrus and tropical qualities to shine. This is from their Project X series, a beer and art endeavor. Can art by artist Michael Carini. All right, Cognitive Aerobics Hazy Indian Pale Ale from Mother Earth Brewing Company.
Mother Earth.
This can art is pretty artistic.
Yeah.
I might hit you really hard. I kind of want to. It's the Christmas episode. Miracles do come true.
Be merry.
Punch in the face. So yeah, Michael Carini, and he's got a little Instagram tag. Ooh, acrylic alchemy.
I like.
That is very cool.
I like the ring of those words together.
Acrylic alchemy.
Say it again.
One more time.
Say it again, please.
Acrylic alchemy.
Shivers.
Very cool. And I looked up their Project X series. They have a bunch of cans, and they let artists do the can art. You know, I think there's one series I think we had before.
This smells hazy as fuck.
Yes, it does. New Zealand hops.
Immediately,
funky too.
yeah.
I love New Zealand hops. I think they're the superior hops, and they should be in every beer.
You said, all right. I was going to say, it initially smells very citrusy.
Not a huge punch in the face.
That's nice.
But very good.
All right.
It's very calming. But you get that, it's until after. It's hitting my brain right now.
It's hitting your brain.
Yeah, it's like carbonation fizz. Like, feels good.
I think you just have health issues.
No, I'm not like you. I go to the doctor.
What's that?
Oh, yeah. Now, we're going to admit this because I know and Sam doesn't know. These are a tiny bit old. They were canned in August, but really almost September.
Of 2022? From the future?
Year? No, of this year. So we're probably like 2 weeks out of its freshest, like last.
That's fine.
So maybe that it's probably. I love the New Zealand hop though. It's so. Do you get lemon zest? I get lemon zest.
I do get it.
I don't know what orange marmalade is, so I can't say that I taste that, but I do get citrus.
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely.
What the
I
fuck
get a
is orange
vague
marmalade?
citrus.
What
Yeah.
is marmalade? Is that from like
from
that movie,
Moulin Rouge?
Moulin Rouge?
Real lady marmalade. Yeah.
Please stop.
I don't remember. I don't know French. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm unfamiliar with that marmalade thing you just said, but it does taste
Citrusy.
absolutely
Yeah,
citrusy.
yeah. It tastes really refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Bitter, obviously.
Right.
Bitter beer for sure. Which but I think it balances perfectly.
But have you had better beer?
This is a really good beer. I like it.
No, it's good. I mean, I'm not usually one for hazy IPAs, but as far as hazy IPAs go, this one's pretty good.
I will say you do taste the 7.2% alcohol.
Yeah.
3 sips
This
in, and I'm already.
This ain't no blonde.
Yeah, I'm already kind of
I'm sweating
I'm
beads under this hat.
a little flushed.
Just brush it. Just brush
Sorry,
it.
I'm a little flushed.
Brush to the side.
And I'm enjoying this beer a lot. Actually.
Good. Very good, guys.
And Sam, you used to live next to it, really close to it, until they closed down that Vista one, I believe.
On the planet Earth. Yeah. No, it was really close.
Yeah.
I never. I think I went maybe once.
Yeah, I've been there a couple times because across the street they have a good pizza place that walks your pizza over. It's the best fucking part.
It's pretty cool. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah, actually, right there's a couple breweries. Belching.
Beer.
What's the space one?
Wavelength. That's the one. Actually, that's just a good strip of
Isn't there one
stores
more?
and stuff right there. I think there's one more, but I'm
not
totally
sure.
blanking on the name. And I know that's not too far from like the
And
Yellow
then
Deli
there's
and
the
stuff.
Yellow
but-
Deli, which
yeah.
is amazing for food and cults. But really good job, Mother Earth. And also, tidbit: they have another tap room and brewery in Idaho, Nampa, Idaho.
Nampa?
Yeah, Nampa, Nampa,
So not like the dude from Dragon Ball.
not Napa.
Like the auto
Nampa.
store. Yeah. Okay.
I was like, I Googled it and it kept coming up like, no, I'm not fucking looking for this Idaho brewery, whatever this
no,
is.
I'm much more close, please.
But then I looked at locations like, what?
Oh, never
and
mind.
there's another Mother Earth, I think it's Mother Earth Beer Company in North Carolina. Too.
That sounds illegal.
Well,
Are they
this is
related?
Mother Earth Brewing Company,
Uh-huh.
and then there's Mother Earth Beer Company. So
Just pick a different name, guys.
Mother Earth is kind of I'm not surprised there's more. There's not more Mother Earth. Because then it kind of like, oh, we're organic. And
Well, if you think about it, there's only one Mother Earth.
is there? I don't know. I don't know. Multiverse.
I don't know. There's enough words in language where I don't think we all have to, rush to the same ones all the time.
How about Earth Mother?
It's different enough.
How about Mother?
Mada.
Mother Earth.
Mada. like what's that?
Mutter?
What's that Spartan race thing? It's that Tough Mudder thing. It's like never mind. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I'm just talking about words I've heard.
But I like this beer a lot, and I'm definitely gonna probably get really buzzed on it
Cool. I'll probably just finish the one
tomorrow.
on my own time, David.
Are you ready for some Christmas time?
Not like that.
Talking to the mic.
It's a
secret mic.
pom pom.
Oh God, that was in a box I found.
Yes.
Too. All right, we're talking about Christmas and other people's cultures, religious Christmases, things that are almost the same, but not.
Okay.
From Britannia.com.
What?
Britanniac.com.
All hail Britannia.
What is Christmas? Do you know what Christmas is, Sam?
It's a holiday.
Okay. That's it? That's it?
That's it. That's all you get.
Okay.
That's the least offensive thing I could say.
Christmas was traditionally a Christian festival celebrating the birth of Jesus.
Okay.
Jesus. Jeebus. But in the early 20th century, when basically the world got really just downhill. Actually, no, it's just been downhill since the start. It also became a secular family holiday, observed by Christians and non-Christians alike. The secular holiday is often devoid of Christian elements, with the mythical figure Santa Claus playing the pivotal role. Seems about right?
I mean, going off of my prior knowledge, I didn't hear anything weird
Santa Claus?
or out of what I
The
would
norm,
normally consider
yeah.
Christmas stuff.
All right. So now I'm going to tell you a little bit about other people's, and I'm going to just call it their kind of version of what they do around this time.
All right, let's get into it.
This is from didyouknow.org. We're going to start with the Jewish Festival of Lights.
Festival?
Chanukah or Hanukkah lasts for 8 days, beginning the 25th of the Hebrew month Kislev, November-December. Okay, it celebrates the victory of Judah the Maccabee over the Syrian tyrant Antiochus over 2,100 years ago. I learned Hanukkah from the Rugrats, and I'm just going to say this. I think most of the people that, grew up in that time learned it from the Rugrats.
Well, not...
The Maccabees.
I mean, not being Jewish. I mean, that's probably...
Yeah. I think they
correct.
did a good job, but it is also a cartoon.
I didn't know any of that. That's new information to me.
In
so.
165 BC, after 3 years of war, Judah won a decisive victory over the Syrians and returned with his followers to Jerusalem to reclaim the temple. On their return, they could find only small curse of oil, enough to last 1 day. But when they lit the temple menorah with it, a miracle occurred and the menorah burned for 8 days. Since then, the Jewish people celebrated the success of the Maccabees and the miracle of the oil.
I was gonna ask. I was like, what miracle?
The menorah burning for 8 days versus 1 day. They only had 1 day of oil, but it burned for 8 days.
Oh, okay. I thought
It's like filling up your car with a gallon of gasoline, 1 gallon, but it goes 500 miles.
Okay. Well, excuse me if this sounds blasphemous, but I think miracle is a bit. That seems like a bit of an over.
You don't think that is?
I think it's it. I'd be like
extraordinary for. I'm not saying any of this is true. I'm just saying this is their belief. You think a miracle is like someone being shot in the head and not dying?
I think in terms of at least what I would scale miracles, I feel like that would be lower
tier miracle.
A low like a level, like a C tier miracle.
Okay. How many tiers are there in your miracle world?
We go from F.
Okay.
To D.
To D.
To C.
To C. to B to A to S.
Yes.
To S.
And S plus. Yeah, I was going to say S plus, SS, triple S,
Yes. The
style rank meters.
ways.
Yeah.
Each night of the festival, the family gathers around the menorah, a special candelabrum that holds 8 candles.
You mean candelabra?
Is that how you say that?
Can I see?
Candelabrum?
I think that's right.
Okay.
Wow, you just had a big notification when I looked up.
On the first night, the head of the family uses a helper candle called a shamos to light 1 candle. On the second night, 2 candles are lit, and so on until all 8 candles are lit on the 8th night. Each night, gifts are given. In some families, children play games with a small 4-sided wooden top called a dreidel.
Dreidel.
On each side of the top is 1 letter for NGHS, or Nes Goldo Hoyom Sham, which means a great miracle happened here. Hanukkah means dedication.
Mm-hmm.
I actually looked up, there's a Isabel's brother-in-law, I guess my brother-in-law too now, because, I'm married.
Marriage.
He's Jewish. And he bought a little Elmo Jewish book for his daughter. And they talk about the dreidel, and it's essentially a gambling game for kids. So you spin the top, and each top side has like, add 1, take half, add half, take all. Like I forget which one's which, but there's like 4 options. And you put money.
Oh.
So it's like you like pennies
but it's
or
for
nickels.
Kids, though.
Yeah. So you spin, it's like take all, and then you start over. I
Well,
was like, I did not even know that, and good on Sesame Street for explaining gambling in a PC way.
I mean, yeah. Thank you for being inclusive.
All right, we're going to talk about Islam. Muslims around the world celebrate Ramadan, which marks the month the Prophet Muhammad is believed to have had their holy book, the Quran, revealed to him by the God.
Okay.
Ramadan is the 9th month of the Islamic lunar calendar, being 11 to 12 days shorter than the calendar we know today. The celebration starts at the first sighting of the moon in Ramadan. Oh, cool. That's cool. So they go by the moon. I like that.
Well, they said lunar calendar, right?
And it, that.
And I heard 9 months. Is it only a 9-month calendar?
9 month of it's in the 9 month of the Islamic lunar calendar.
Do you know how many months total?
Might be 12. I don't know.
Okay.
And because it's based on the lunar calendar, it sometimes will land on Christmas.
Ah, like a leap year.
Or
No, I get it. Continue.
no,
Continue.
Absolutely.
Don't worry about it.
Not.
I was just trying to say something dumb.
Absolutely
You're like,
incorrect.
No.
Muslims cannot eat and drink at all in the daytime during this period, breaking their fast only when the sun sets and again before the sun rises. Sharing special Ramadan treats such as kanafa, an Egyptian dessert made of shredded wheat and syrup,
Shredded wheat.
or katayef, sweet stuff with nuts.
What is stuff with nuts?
Katayef, sweets stuffed with nuts.
What kind of sweets? Just any sweets? So
What?
could it be like a candy bar?
Stuff with nuts.
Because some candy bars have nuts in
I'm
them.
thinking it's candy with nuts,
Okay.
or maybe a tiny little pastry with
So
nuts.
like a Snickers, or like a Milky Way.
I'm pretty sure it's not that, but okay. They also eat dates, which according to Islamic teachings were eaten by Muhammad at the end of each day of the fasting month. The days are spent in prayer and reflection.
Neat.
All right. Hindu.
Oh wow, we're just getting all the cultures in.
The 25th of December also is considered to be the birthday of the Hindu god Krishna, as well as Mithra, the Greek god of light.
Okay.
Wicca, the annual tree festival, which had long been celebrated in Northern Europe before the Christian era, is still celebrated among nature-based faiths such as Wicca.
So Wicca is the faith of Wiccans.
Yes.
Is that it? Interesting. I knew that
I feel like most things
by inference.
that holidays we do are Wicca-based.
Okay.
I don't know what this is, Mad Men? There used to be a festival of Mad Men on Christmas Day when servants became masters and masters servants for the day.
So like that marathon once a year on AMC. Mad Men. I never watched that show.
Here's the last one, and this is, I'm going to read it for what it is. You're going to think it's not real, but it is.
Okay. Hit me.
Festival of the Ass. In the Middle Ages, the festival of the Ass was held on Christmas Eve, recalling Joseph and Mary's flight into Egypt. A young girl with babe in her arms entered the church riding an ass or donkey. During Mass, all the prayers endowed with hee-haw. The Catholic Church banned the celebration because of its sacrilegious character.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right, couple things. You said they flew in? Like on a plane? This is
like
Mary and Joseph.
their flight. Yes.
They flew in.
Yes, they flew in.
So
on
this is like
a private
old-timey's
a private plane that said ass.
Ass Airlines.
Yeah. Or Donkey Airlines International. The DAI.
All right. I guess I have some misconceptions about
What
olden
used-
times.
Yeah, they had planes. I mean, who knew? Who knew the Wright brothers were
Lots of
that
ass.
old? Ass.
Interesting.
Ass. Yeah, flight of ass. That's an interesting way of saying.
And it was what you said that they don't do it?
They don't do it anymore. The
They
church
don't
banned
do
it. The church, the Catholic Church, has banned it. Like most things.
Oh, okay. All right.
Are you ready for just some questions?
Yeah,
We got
let's,
through a little bit of interesting tidbits, factoids about Christmas and what
Just a holiday time in general.
Worldly. We're worldly. Sam, did you believe in Santa Claus when you were a child?
I will say yes, but I want to say I've always been kind of skeptical.
Of a stranger breaking and entering to your home to leave gifts.
Well, even as a child, I thought it just sounded weird to me.
Okay.
Like a big fat.
But you probably still were like, oh, that totally is.
No, I mean, like,
I bet when you were 2 and they told you Santa Claus coming, you're like,
well, because, like, I think it's pretty common for children of an age to
smart.
trust their parents. It's like, this seems sketchy, but
trust their fucking lies.
Yeah. You wake up one day and it's different. But before that, you're like, I mean, you clothe and feed me, so I guess.
I will jump.
I
off
guess
this
I will
bridge if
buy
you tell me
into this.
to. Yeah.
This overweight fat man in red coming squeezing his fat body down our non-existent chimney in our townhouse.
You had no chimney.
Yeah. No. Like, how did he? Is this just breaking and entering?
Yeah.
Are we cool with this?
Santa Claus is a felon.
Yeah, for everybody.
Multiple B&Es.
He must have a super long rap sheet because this is everybody.
Every year, the world.
Yeah.
I guess
he must be on like the most wanted list.
Maybe his lawyers got like it's just one day and it's just the world instead of millions of houses.
I mean, dress it up however you like.
That's what lawyers do.
You evil. No.
Yeah. Yes. But unnecessary.
I guess I did, but
I don't remember believing in Santa.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure as a infant or a small child, it was like, oh yeah, cool, Santa Claus is coming.
Mm-hmm.
But I do remember being like, Santa Claus isn't real. It's my parents fucking leaving gifts there. We didn't have a chimney. We had for the longest time not even like a huge tree. We had one of those like little trees,
like a little fake one,
like this big.
Oh, like a little tabletop.
Yeah,
tree.
and we just put it where we put the keys, and like our shoes were around there.
I gotta say, I don't
Poor
mind. I that doesn't sound bad to me. I would like, because
Sam grew up
I'm lazy,
wealthy, so he had like six real trees.
No, we had a forest. No.
And Bonzel.
I think we had a fake tree.
Okay, we'll get to that.
Then I'll shut up for the remainder. No.
Do people behave differently during Christmas?
Absolutely.
I think for the worse.
Yeah.
People are crazier. Mm-hmm. Like, even though Black Friday was pretty timid this year.
Yeah.
Especially with more stores saying that they're giving people the day off, which in fact is they don't have enough people to open for Black Friday, is what they meant on Thursday.
But on a normal year, I would say Black Friday is usually like, that's the timestamp for, all right, crazy times.
Yeah.
For
Flip
a
it.
while.
Everyone's psycho.
Yeah.
Everyone becomes basically a Karen. or the male equivalent, whichever it is.
The sentiment is you want to believe that this is like a nice time of giving. People like open up and they're just kinder. But in reality, everyone just is like, it's not like survival mode, but it's just like, it's like
Me.
the worst parts of people.
Me,
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Not you. Me.
No,
That-
but for me, it's me though.
But no.
But not you.
No.
But it's me. No, but me though.
My gift to you was for me.
But me though. That's it. That's what
It's
holiday time is.
100% it is.
Everybody, it's just cutthroat, all for yourself kind of thing. So
I would say it's a little selfish, but I think giving gifts to people is cool too.
I like the idea of, but in practice,
yes, you hate it.
there's a lot I don't like about it.
Which is funny because you do like shopping. Like that's the one thing you bring
I
up.
like the act of shopping, but I don't necessarily like buying things. I kind of just like going out and looking at stuff.
Okay. So you are wasting businesses' times. You're that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care. What did they do for me? Nothing.
You
occupy space.
your store for you to come look at.
Not just me, but me though.
This time of year. So
But
it is
me,
you.
David.
Me.
All me. Yeah.
All me time. All the me time. Yeah, the same. I mean, I think there's a too small a percentage of people that try to be good and do good things.
Like genuine.
Because there's so many bad things going on. Besides the fact that it's basically capitalism's best time of year.
This is the latter months of the year is peak capitalist months. So it's like,
and it really started in October.
because this is the part of like the commercialization of
Halloween,
holidays,
Thanksgiving,
is
Christmas,
all back to back to back to back.
And then it switches over to gym memberships in January.
Yeah,
which
this
is still capitalism.
Yeah, from the months of basically October through January. This is like
no, February too, Valentine's Day.
True. Okay, these are the commercialized holiday months.
March,
yeah,
St. Patrick's Day,
right.
April is basically when we die down. April Fools.
But in my mind, I feel like February is kind of like the bookend because it's like
I'll say that. Yeah.
Yeah, because this is really the only like stretch of the year where we have this kind of
give
holiday
out St. Patrick's Day cards, but
and from like was it March till like September. It's kind of like there are holidays in there, but it's not like you don't have them consecutive
Memorial
like
Day,
this.
Arbor Day, September. Veterans
How do you
Day,
celebrate half of those?
Pine tree.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you though.
Yeah.
But you.
It's me.
But me?
Me?
No.
Don't care.
But you.
No,
though.
because you don't care.
Yeah.
Actual. Okay. Do you attend any special religious ceremonies during Christmas season? And I want you to think back to your former life.
That's for my former life.
Because I know
Not so much anymore.
Anymore, but before. I want to say yes. You probably went to church.
We did.
You had you're a Christian, right? So I was gonna say they put the thing in your mouth, but that's Catholic.
What?
You're the Jesus's body. The stupid cracker. Do you not know that?
No, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
But
I'm like, you're putting them in terms I've never heard before.
I didn't know that for the long. I was like, what the fuck is the cracker for?
Body
of
Christ.
It's the body of Christ.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's more Catholic.
And then the faux wine.
Yeah.
Sometimes it was water because people,
Usually it was more like grape juice or something.
This is blood, right? Or spirit.
It's all symbolic of
it's all
things.
vampirism and cannibalism.
Hey, have you seen Midnight Mass?
Yes, not all the way.
There's parallels in there, but
yeah. Well, there's also delusion, schizophrenic.
Yeah,
fucking
it's
priest.
a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah,
the church
as an adult, not so much. Not necessarily that like I wouldn't. I just don't really participate.
So, but as a kid, you just went to church.
Well, because it's like before?
The night before.
I'm struggling to remember all the details, but I think it was like Christmas Eve was usually like we would go out to the church, do that whole thing, and then
there's a table with cookies and hot chocolate and shit like that, right?
What, at church?
Yeah, like
I
kind of remember my school doing that. Maybe Christmas.
Christmas Day, I do remember We didn't do it all the time, but I know sometimes, like, this is gonna sound kind of goofy. To some, it'll sound goofy to some, but not others. Like we would get up, we would go to the tree, and then we would be like begging our parents, like, "Hey, can we do the presents right now?" And like, "No, we have to
go to church."
Well,
or thank Christ. Or do
yeah,
something.
exactly. Like, oh, we gotta. There's like some like little like ceremony kind of thing in there.
You did like a little,
not like formal, but it's like our family
like
like tradition kind of thing.
or something.
Yeah. And then we would do the present thing, like, oh, I'll open a present, my brother will open a present, mom, dad. And then it'd be like a huge disparity because the kids got way more presents because they're kids.
And they don't have an income.
Yeah, and you're spoiled. But yeah, and then I think like maybe this is just my household, but my dad would put like a VHS in, showing my age a little bit, and it'd be like, oh, it's like a movie, basically, just like, oh, it's like the Christmas story, like, oh, Jesus born in a manger kind of thing, and then like,
you had a manger in your house?
No, like it was in the movie.
The nativity set on your table.
Oh, we did. We have a snow globe.
Still have a nativity.
We have that. I don't know. I don't think we've set it up the past few years, but we do have like that. It's like a little diorama. It's kind of cool, man.
I'm not saying that.
I like miniatures, but yeah. So there's that, and then like we also have like a snow globe that's got like a nativity scene in it. Nativity scene. If you're not familiar with the Christian thing, it's just like it's that story in like basically what amounts to a picture of that moment. It's like three wise dudes strolling up. Yeah. We're like, let's put some metal on this baby.
If you really like just tell the story in a common way, it's three creeps giving the worst gifts.
Well, I mean, if you, I don't want to get into it. It's kind of, they follow a star. It's there's stuff, but
they're schizophrenic creeps.
I feel like it's just the way they tell the story. It's like
it's like we're stupid. I feel like it's like a real stupid story told to stupid people.
Well, I'm not going to say all that, but it's just like
even
rewrite it.
Like it does, yeah. Like that doesn't make any sense.
It's fine. But yeah, that's basically it.
Okay. I never did anything religious. Maybe I did as a baby because I am baptized into the Catholic Church. Never have I ever gone to church
Never.
No. Let me finish. Never have I ever gone to church and like I'm going to church, gonna read the Bible there and participate
in like a sentient capacity.
I am a part of this. Mm-hmm. I have never done that. Mm-hmm. I've gone to churches for weddings and whatever. BS.
But there's other reasons to be there. Not for church. For church.
I am going to church because it's my church.
Because it's church time.
Could care less. Sam, you kind of already talked about it, but do you celebrate Christmas in any special way or traditional way?
I feel like there's going to be a little overlap with the mini we did before. Yeah. But in a special way,
I guess
like wholly unique to my family.
I would say that. Yeah, traditions also are like family, can be family, but also think of it as a traditional way, as to the Christmas like traditional way as well.
I mean, not really.
Like, I can't even actually.
Do you have any examples?
White elephant, do you do that?
We do. Oh, okay. All right. If you want to get into that part of it, we
gift exchange, white elephant, whatever.
Yeah,
Nasty
like
Santa.
All right. For like extended family, we'll usually have a get together Christmas Eve, which entails like a dinner, and then a couple different things. Like we'll do a white elephant gift exchange, which is like, if you don't know white elephant, everyone brings in like a cheap present, not necessarily cheap, but it's under like a certain price,
like $100 gift.
It's more like $20, $25. If you go over that,
it shouldn't be more
much.
than $20.
Yeah. But yeah, there's like $100. Yeah, I'd like to go to that one.
Like a $500 iPod.
Yeah, just drop $1,000. But yeah, and that there's like a thing involved in that where it's like I think it's White Elephant, right? Where like someone reads a story that involves a lot of directions in it. It's like, does this sound familiar to you?
What are you talking about?
Oh, no. There's another thing. No. That's a different thing. That's the second thing. I'm getting confused.
I was like,
White Elephant is like you get
pick a number and then like however many people, and then the first number goes first, and then the second person can steal or pick another gift, and so on and so forth.
So it's at random, and like if you go first, you pick the first gift. every subsequent person after that can either grab a new gift from the pile or steal. And I think you're only allowed so many steals over the course of the game.
I think per round, it's one, right?
It's like,
but
if you get stolen from,
but total 2.
Like
3.
There's only a set number of times
Yeah.
any particular gift can be stolen.
Yeah, total, but per round, I think it can only get stolen once. Like, hey, that's already been stolen this round. Pick another gift. Like, cause
maybe it's different for other places.
Actually, it is different for whoever. Plays
the way we play it, it's like
we have guns and swords. We actually fight for gifts.
So it usually pays to be the first person that goes or the last person that goes, because if you're the first person and anybody steals your gift, you basically get the last turn.
Yeah, last is actually the best.
Yeah,
unless the gift has been stolen out.
Yeah, and they're usually like, they're not like, sometimes they're kind of like thoughtful gifts, but usually they're kind of like silly. Like,
just buy alcohol.
Yeah,
just buy alcohol.
Yeah.
That's all when I did do it with my family, all I would do is go buy the those alcohol Christmas sets where it has like 2 glasses and a bottle of whatever, and I would just get the gift for me. I would buy it and I'd try to get it.
Yeah. So there's that, and then we had another similar thing where it being extended family, all of the individual families would present an ornament, and it would be like an ornament exchange. Similar, but there's like a story element involved in this. So it's like everyone starts with, I think they pass it immediately to the left. So it's like there's like a representative of each family, and then like someone will have a story, which is like some bullshit story that relates to Christmas, and there's a lot of directions involved in it. It's like, oh, Sandy left her house and went to her left neighbor, and then they pass the thing to the left, and they're like, right away, and then you pass it back. And basically it's just like really goofy ass ways to introduce like passing directions in a story that seem random.
With the
so whenever they say left or right, you pass that direction.
Ornament.
Yeah.
And then this person at the end gets the ornament, or
whoever, by the end of the story, wherever it lands, that's who gets it.
And it's just one ornament.
Yeah.
Who decides who's going to get the ornament? Like who's buying the ornament?
Or I might be getting this confused. This might be a variation on just regular white elephant gift exchange that we do.
It sounds like everyone gets an ornament, and you like, oh, I want this one. No, I want this one. But
I think I'm getting
your
confused.
family. I don't understand.
You don't know my family.
I know your family. I just don't know what this.
I'm getting confused. That was a thing that was a spin we would put on white elephant, where with the gifts, where it's not like you all just start with a gift. There's not a pile.
Okay, I've heard that. Yeah,
and then you do that. So the ornament exchange, I got confused. Sorry. The ornament exchange is more straightforward. It's more like traditional white elephant, where like you bring it and then.
I like the ornament thing, because then you got like something special.
Yeah, and like the way we do it, like sometimes like someone will go buy one, but half the time it's like homemade.
Yeah. And
like my family, they're like goofy arts and craftsy types. So like I have like an aunt who always makes like a custom super nice, like, I don't know, it's like different every year, but it's like they put a lot of time into them, clearly. Yeah. But outside of those, I don't think we really do anything
like dinner.
So dinner, various exchanges, and sometimes we'll go catch a movie if there's anything good out.
Christmas night thing.
Like I know when it came out, I went and watched AVP Requiem. just to celebrate the coming of Christ Christmas. With gore and aliens.
AVP returns.
Yeah.
This Christmas.
Yeah. You knew the holidays were here when that predator threw that shuriken and stuck that chick to the wall.
It's really funny that how many Christmas movies don't come out during Christmas.
Yeah, it's always
summer.
It's like you guys didn't really think about.
You know, you could just like
put it out,
make a lot
closer
more
to Christmas. Money. Yeah.
Yeah, same for me. I don't really do Christmas that much anymore, as opposed like gathering, stuff like that. But like work has a thing. We're doing one this week, and then Isabel and I will probably figure out a new tradition. I guess we're gonna do like gingerbread house and gingerbread men decorating.
Gingerbread men.
Yeah,
that's cool. That's something. Yeah, I don't have anything like that.
Yeah, but other than that, we can't do a gift exchange with 2 people.
You can.
We can't do white elephant.
Why don't you do like an Easter egg hunt, but like Christmas styles?
No. Also, Easter. Religious holiday makes no damn sense.
No, there's definitely an inner.
Unless you follow the South Park story of it. Because they made total sense of the situation. Why are the hats like this? Because it's a rabbit supposed to run the church. Greatest episode of all time. Not greatest, but fucking up there. Sam.
Yeah.
More for you. Do you decorate the outside of your house for Christmas? Your dad probably goes ham.
I personally like. I think I mentioned it before. Like I like the holiday season, but I'm just not very festive.
You're not a Grinch.
I'm not a Grinch, but I'm not an active. I'm not a who.
Like make them wear this.
Yeah, I'm the type where I am totally fine just going throughout the entire duration of the year, just regular old,
nothing,
no bells and whistles, just regular, like no, like I could just do no holidays and I'd be fine. But
you do.
I don't say
house.
No, but like I don't go out of my way to do stuff. But like my family, like I live at home. My parents like decorating. Like I think we just set up like the tree and stuff. Like this past week, and my mom goes ham. My dad goes ham, but it's mostly because my mom goes ham. She's like, "Hey, can you hang the stuff?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll do it."
Do you have a bunch of inflatables outside?
No, we don't go that hard.
Okay.
It's
guess
just
because your house is kind of off.
Also, yeah, I mean,
path, so no one but you.
We're a little out of the
it.
way for most people to see without it being
Maybe
trespassing.
if you were on that, even the main road isn't a main.
It's
road.
a little bit off.
Even if you were on that, it'd still be like, should we even? But
it's mostly interior decorating. It's not so much outside. Like we do lights, but that's about it.
Decoration. Actually, I just bought decorations, so we're gonna hopefully this week put some more stuff up, and maybe hit a Target for some more stuff. Looking for that goth Christmas wreath.
Gothmas.
Merry Gothmas.
Christmas.
Or emo miss.
Yeah,
it's possible.
That's hard. It's a tough one.
All right. That was simple. I mean, you have the house. We don't decorate outside because it's like an apartment. It's like our patio. Even though I did for a second look up a Grinch inflatable to put inside on, so people can see it in the glass window. But
interesting.
$150 is a lot for something that I don't really need.
Yeah, and it's literally just seasonal.
No, I'd leave it up.
You would dress it up for everything?
Yeah, give him like a suit.
Yeah,
the year.
Yeah,
St. Patrick's shirt. That might work. I guess you kind of already answered this. Do you remember when you found out that Santa Claus wasn't real, or when you're? Yeah.
All right. If you didn't catch that, I was 1 year as a child where I was like dead set on catching Santa in the act.
I remember that.
And then I said I had like a little tiny pull-out sofa couch hybrid thing that I just put out under, like literally under the tree. Like my feet were like where the presents should be because I was a little asshole. And like I put out the milk and cookie bits, and I'm like, I'm gonna catch this fucker. And then I pretended to be asleep. See my parents come in, and they're like, it's a lie.
It's all a lie. Did you freak out on them?
No, I played it cool. I was like, I'm asleep.
No, but
I'm a cool
you didn't
cucumber.
Wake up and catch them?
No, I didn't do that.
Oh, I would have done that.
Nah. But I think I remember like hearing my dad under his bed like, fuck.
Because you are their firstborn, so I guess. But.
Well, my brother, right there with me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys were team tag, little tag team.
Sometimes.
Well, for this.
I love my brother. We're very different individuals.
But
we were a lot closer when we were younger.
No shit. That's how it usually works with most siblings.
You never know.
Most normal siblings.
Most normal. Okay, yeah. I'll give you that.
This ain't Pornhub.
It's too close.
All right. I think you already answered it. Who usually puts up Christmas decorations? Do you help your family out, or you? Just
help when I'm asked, or if I notice somebody is struggling, I turn around and I go back in the kitchen and I make a 5th cup of coffee, and then I go back and be like, "That looks heavy. Can you help putting that over the mantle?" And then my mom says, "Yes, that'd be very nice." And it's like a big giant, like a big candle, It's like too big. It's like, Mom, that's not
A
gonna fit up there."
candle?
Yeah, I'm making shit up.
I was like, I was like that big reef
Yeah,
thing.
it's literally like the size. Not just
Okay.
making shit up.
I
I am
guess-
helpful when asked.
I guess since I live here,
Mm-hmm.
I have to do it. Also, the lights are really the hardest bit because you got to just like get the step ladder in.
I had a first this year. I helped my girlfriend's family put their Christmas stuff up.
They celebrate Christmas.
Yeah,
Oh,
in a commercial way.
okay. Because I was about to say they're
Not like- not like-
Christian,
yeah.
and they're not, and they actually
They're
are,
festive.
They actually have a religion that
Yeah, they're but
is actually the most opening religion
Mm-hmm.
in the world. But yeah,
But no, they do the thing. They do the tree.
so you help them out.
Yeah, actually, it was more like,
Hey, you're.
you know what?
helping.
Yeah. I'll just say
You
it.
were
I helped them out.
voluntold. You were voluntold.
No. I don't want to get into it, but I helped put up the tree and a couple other things.
Well, that's very nice of you, Sam.
Yep. I thought so too.
All right. This is going to be for all. This is a controversial question.
Oh.
Personally, when do you start decorating your home / family? You know, it can be you and
I
your
was
family.
like, I don't.
When do you think it's an acceptable time to start decorating for Christmas?
For
as well?
Christmas.
So
I think we also might have gotten into this a little bit on the mini before. We started a little later this year, so like I just mentioned, like maybe like
Last
within like
week,
the past week and a half.
so that's the
we started
first
putting our
week of
stuff
December,
up.
basically.
Like the tail end of that week.
Yeah.
But I personally, I figure as soon as it's like we're all like, okay, Thanksgiving through and done, now it's Christmas time. You can do whatever Christmas stuff.
I am on the same boat. As
Uh-huh.
soon as you clear the table
Yeah.
after Thanksgiving dinner, go ahead.
Yeah. That's basically how I treat most holidays.
Anytime before that, you are wrong,
Mm-hmm.
and you're an idiot. I will say it how I feel. I think doing Christmas in October, all through November and December is it's almost like you're a sociopath at that point.
Well, I feel
You're not doing it for
you're not doing your due diligence. You're not letting those holidays breathe on their own.
It's already better than Thanksgiving and Christmas.
And they're totally different beasts. I feel
Yeah.
like you need to give them their space.
Now, how do you have the Christmas tree up and Halloween decorations up?
Well, I mean, for one, you're probably a huge fan of Nightmare Before Christmas.
I mean, you better be. That's the only excuse.
That's the only excuse
Yeah.
you could possibly
But
fall
if
into.
you have a pumpkin on your porch and a Christmas tree in your living room, please step back and rethink. Your
I
choices.
might give you a little bit of a pass if you don't have any decorations on that tree. If you just have like a plain ass tree in
also
your room.
like you're. It better be a fake tree because that
Yeah.
tree ain't surviving.
No, it's not.
2.5 months.
That's too long to have a
Like,
real tree.
Your house will burn down first.
Fire
Yeah.
hazard.
Okay, so I'm glad we are
Yeah.
on the same page
But
with that.
Thanksgiving over and done with. Christmas
I'm
time.
okay with it's. I think what I would like to be as a tradition, hopefully, but it just hasn't happened. Christmas dinner's done, then we get to the tree.
Oh, so
Me
you
and my
rather do a
mom
later
used to-
Christmas?
No, like Thanksgiving dinner. As soon as we put the dishes
Oh,
away,
that's what you meant. Okay, interesting.
that's what me and my mom used to do.
That's not. Yeah. See, that's totally fine. I figure as soon as you're done with the dinner, which is the primary component of any
Start.
normal Thanksgiving
Do it.
celebration.
Yeah, hit the
Free for all.
switch, and everything
Yeah.
flips.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah, if you can build that into your housing situation,
Go for it.
why stop at Christmas? Just make it like a switch for every holiday.
New Year's isn't really.
Just have like different panel things.
There are people that do that,
I mean, they're
but
called
not
billionaires.
But not. Yeah, exactly. Disposable income, three
Yeah,
figures,
disposable billionaires.
2 3-figure incomes, and 7 children for all the tax benefits.
Merry Christmas.
All right, Sam. Now that we discussed the proper time to when you are allowed to do your Christmas decorations,
When you can transition
Yeah.
into happy December times.
when should they be down?
See, I feel like I have a little looser with this part of it.
Because you're lazy.
I'm about as lazy as it gets. But yeah,
It's
you
like
know,
I
if you are not the type who's just like, all right, 25th of December, we did all of our stuff. Strike it. get it all down. Nothing was here. Cool. I'm a little slower than that.
I think it's weird to do it on the 25th.
I've seen people do it.
The 26th, go for it.
Yeah.
My date is the 2nd of January.
Really?
Yes.
Sometimes I push it as long. I figure you have some overlap. You can go over New Year's.
I think anything after the 7th of January. I mean, after the 2nd, you're just tears of asshole.
You think?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I
Honestly,
get it.
The 30th is like the best day, I think.
You think?
Yeah.
Because it's the end of the year.
You're already working.
That's
you're
it.
already, if you're doing the New Year's, you're already on the move. Mm-hmm. You're going to be able to do it quick because you got to get ready for whatever you're doing that night.
Mm-hmm. No, I get it. That's totally that is totally a plausible, valid thing.
After the 7th, then you're a real dick.
Then I guess I'm a dick because I'll push it. Like,
Your family
frankly,
just pushes it?
Well, because my parents are silly. They're like, they get some of the holiday stuff. They're like, well,
We like looking at it.
because they buy into like, okay, Thanksgiving, it's done. Set up all the Christmas stuff, but like, they get so festive with the Christmas stuff. They're like, there's not enough time. Like, we want to let this we don't want it to just be like so fast that we have to take it all down.
But there's no more family gatherings. There's no more dinners.
Maybe in a regular, boring.
So you do gifts, the same gifts. You do that much money for continuous days at the tree doing gift exchange.
No, just
white
keep them
elephants.
up. It's not.
Do a white elephant every day for like a week.
No, what? No, that's exhausting. But it's just like they. It's like a cool aesthetic thing. They're like, oh, let's just keep it up. So personally, like, I figure as long as you don't run into Valentine's Day and still have shit up, that's too much. That's way too much.
First week of January.
Like, I wouldn't mind pushing it to at least like second, third week of January. But I know that's wrong. I know a lot of people would shoot me if I told them I was doing that. But I don't give a fuck.
It's
so
not Christmas. It's not
I don't care.
New Year's doesn't have a tree.
Honestly, I'm already the type where I'm like, I don't even want to put the tree up. Or if the tree's up, it's not coming down. I'm doing it all year. It's just going to be
really
here.
Want that switch.
If that was the thing, like a normal thing people had.
Some chair just flips and it's the tree decorated. Done.
Yeah. Oh my God. How fucking convenient and easy that would be.
Efficient.
Yeah. I don't even care about efficiency. I just don't want to keep like getting giant Tupperware bins out of storage. I'm like, I gotta put this fucking thing up on my back. I'm getting old. I got a 40-foot ladder for a 20-foot roof. I'm gonna fall. It's too much work.
Really sounds like
it's
personal
too
problems?
much work.
Personal problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holidays are very personal,
No,
David.
They're not.
How you
They're
celebrate them?
consumer
How me?
and
How I?
capitalism.
Not you. How me celebrate?
This is me talking.
How
me
I
saying,
celebrate is very personal.
This is our Christmas.
This is but me though.
This is about our Christmas. But me.
I'm just saying, I'm lazy as fuck. So honestly, I don't care. But those are the times we usually do those things. So Thanksgiving on, I'll push it second, third week, easy.
January 2, when you're hungover, take your tree down. It's your punishment.
But if you for whatever reason you had a terrible holiday and you're like, fuck this, if you want it down, get it down. But I'm indifferent.
Why don't you just like do a projector of like a Christmas
I
tree?
would. If I'm on my own, fuck yeah, I'm going to do
On
that.
the
Or
wall, and that's
I would
it.
even settle for just having what amounts to like a screensaver on a TV in the back with a tree on
The fireplace or
it.
something.
Yeah, that's it. And then we're like, oh, holidays are done.
Next screensaver.
Yeah. What's the next holiday? Doesn't even matter. I'm using this TV for stuff. TV stuff. Yep.
Okay. Second to last question.
All right.
Best Christmas gift you ever got? Best Christmas gift you have ever gave someone else?
See, I don't think I'm good at this part. I'm not good at picking gifts for people, and I hate telling people what I want. So I don't think this is a question for me.
I'm just gonna give you a heads up. You're gonna hate the last question. Then.
Yeah. It's so weird. Like I like to think of myself as kind of a giver. Like I like to give stuff just because I'm a selfish giver. Because I like to see the warmth.
A giver.
The warmth a person gives off when receiving kindness makes me feel good. Because I'm a leech like that. I'm like, I don't feel for myself.
You are a
but I will
feeling vampire.
Yeah. But any ounce of happiness you can give me, just secondhand, sustain me, please.
You got a semi right now, huh?
Huh? Just maybe a little chub.
I mean, it's already a little chub.
I don't know though. Like there's so much pressure built in with gift giving. Like you could go the route where like just ask somebody point blank what they want and you could just give it to them direct, or it'd be like, I'm not going to tell you, but I think we are close enough to where we just vibe well enough that you know what a great gift would be for me. Which fuck that. Don't put that pressure on me.
If you're that kind of person that says, you know me well enough, just give me whatever.
I'm like, I'm getting you coal.
You should just not say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't put any pressure on a person giving you something.
But implied pressure.
Or if anyone does that to me, I will donate money.
Yeah.
For them.
I
will be like, I donated $20 to an orphanage for you. Merry Christmas, asshole. Even though you should probably do that.
I'm totally like, I'm kind of, it frustrates me that it's not socially acceptable to just give gift cards and stuff.
It is.
See, I feel like
gift
that's what it's
cards.
supposed to be, but people frown at that.
You do not
a lot
know
of the time.
what I like.
Yeah.
What clothes I'm into.
It's totally
what stores I shop.
Yeah.
Give me a Fry's gift card when they existed. Best Buy gift card. Hot Topic gift card. Give me a fucking pretzel gift card.
It's perfectly reasonable that you just give me this instead of a specific thing
like,
when I've given no
like
indication.
From the late 2000s, maybe mid 2000s to the early 10s. Is that what you call them? Apple gift cards. Apple Store gift cards. I think that was on everyone's list at some point.
I mean,
I'm sure
if it's not like a $400 gift card.
Stocking stuffer.
Are you getting people $20 Apple gift cards?
No, I got a bunch. I would get one like every year. And it was like, it made me so happy.
I was about to say, like, $20 is not enough to buy anything in an Apple store.
Not anymore, but back then it was like 99 cents. I was like, but then you can buy like the cool apps that were like $5. And you're like, damn.
Interesting. Yeah, but
what the fuck did you just do?
Like, did you just have a seizure?
No, you didn't have a seizure. You did that on purpose.
Yeah, I don't know how it is in your families, but in my family, if you get somebody a gift card, people look at you different.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like,
I'm gonna send your family gift cards for Christmas right now.
Yeah. I've shopped that with my mom. Like, what if I just get him a gift card? She's like, no, don't get him a gift card. What?
Zammy.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and then I'm like, why? What's wrong?
Yeah.
There's nothing. It's a gift card.
Why would I get them a beanie they're gonna fucking hate?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't.
Give them a gift card.
I'm like, I'd get them clothes, but that's weird. And also, I don't know their sizes. And if I know their sizes, that's even weirder.
Also, if you fuck it up, like if it doesn't fit,
yeah,
then they have to go.
Right.
Like, you gotta first of all, you gotta tell the fucking person at the register, I need a gift receipt. You look like such
when
a
you
tool,
introduce a chore,
a tool. If you're asking for a gift receipt, like just get the right. Like ask them, have you gotten these clothes before? Yes.
What are
your size?
Yeah,
perfect.
But I don't do that.
But don't be like, oh, I just want a jacket. And you like, well, every fucking store is different sizes.
Yeah.
What kind
what kind of jacket?
Yeah. A chaqueta, a windbreaker.
I would like a parka.
Are you going to the snow? No, gift cards. Let's normal. I didn't know people were so offended by gift cards.
Maybe I don't know. My experience, that's not an uncommon reaction.
Also, can we fucking normalize gift cards starting like at $5 and not $25? Every store now is just $25, and I know they're doing it because then they get the $25. But $5 gift cards are okay. I am okay with getting a gift card for $5 to Subway, to Amazon, to whatever.
I mean, it doesn't have to be enough to cover necessarily, but like the thought is nice. It's like, oh yeah, that'll take a little bit off the tab. It's It's great. Thank you.
Applebee's, restaurant, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, restaurant gift cards. Oh, yeah, that's the best.
Me personally,
going to eat and knowing you don't have to pay.
it's not many feelings like that. What a luxury.
I just came.
2 Applebee's for dinner.
But then it's always like the caveat: no drinks. Like you can't.
That's not a caveat.
To you, it isn't.
No, it's not. That's nothing.
To most adults.
That means nothing.
You still haven't said best gift. Best gift you've given. What's the best gift you've ever gotten?
Honestly, I don't remember. I think I might have mentioned before, because also same situation where I just couldn't think of anything off the top of my head. I got a basketball hoop as a kid.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a pretty good one.
That's clutch.
Or now that I remember, because you've mentioned video game stuff, it was probably like a PlayStation or something.
PlayStation, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. But as for given gifts, I think I got my girlfriend like no. I don't know if that's the best gift I've given, but I'm pretty proud of that one. I got her a personally engraved like silver piano music box.
I think I remember you telling us.
Yeah. I mean, like, I thought it was nice. That's like,
Did
I
she
don't
not
normally
like
think.
it?
No, she liked it a lot.
You sounded like, I thought it was nice, but she hated it.
I thought it was nice, but she fucking stomped that shit.
She's like, what is this bullshit? Where's my gift card?
No, I felt pretty good about that one, because that's, for one, that's not a normal gift I would give.
Music boxes aren't really a thing too, like anymore.
Well, and it was kind of like a jewelry box too.
Yeah,
so
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not a thing unless you.
I was just proud that I got it like engraved.
That's not bad.
I was like,
was it on the Etsy or something?
No, I went to Things Remembered.
I don't know what that is.
It was like a
you put your photo
like a
on
shop at a mall.
Store? Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay, but so some PlayStation, some game thing, or
something.
Basketball hoop.
It was probably a game thing.
I can say some of my favorites, but I cannot say I can't say like what I really. And N64, GameCube,
just something Nintendo.
What?
Just something Nintendo.
I mean, no, I'm trying to remember. I think I got a DDR kit.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Fucking love DDR. When they made mats good. Isabel kind of a couple years ago did really good, but it was just like all the gifts were like awesome. Like a Steelers jersey. What was last year? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember last year. Anyways, but best gift I've ever given. I always give nice gifts to my wife, but this year I can't say it. But this year I think I just bought it like 2 days ago, and I told her, and she's like, no more Christmas gifts, because we kind of did faux Christmas gifts already. But and then I also told her, like, oh wait, it's our anniversary. I also have to get you an anniversary gift too. And she's like, no.
See, that's tough, because I get that, because there's like, I know for me it's like there's Christmas and then my girlfriend's birthday is in like the next month. I'm like, great.
Got it. You got to save up.
Yeah.
All right. The last thing, Sam.
Okay.
What do you want for Christmas?
I mean,
a nice gift card.
Honestly, if I had an answer for you, my mom wouldn't be mad at me right now, because every year it's always like, what do you want for Christmas? And I'm like, nothing. Just like, we're not fucking doing this again. You tell me what you goddamn
I think
for Christmas.
I will say this. A car payment. Would you like that for Christmas?
Actually, I just paid my car off.
Oh, you paid it off? Okay.
Literally, I just paid it off.
Just like before you walked in.
like in the past couple of weeks or so.
So car paid off.
Yeah.
Okay. So not a car payment.
Just don't be. Just leave me alone. I don't need nothing.
What do you want for Christmas?
I don't want anything. A gig. I want a holiday gig to play.
There you go.
But that's not
not
a thing
either.
No, I'm pretty content with things. Just
so this comes out, I believe, the week before Christmas.
Yeah.
So people listening, Sam wants a holiday gig. So you call him up at 6 a.m.
No.
On Christmas.
No, I'll just be going to bed.
Tell him
to
get his ass out of his bed and come perform.
You know, I might, if I don't get anything, I might just go busk on Christmas.
All
so
Christmas holiday songs.
I'm just gonna loop that one Fall Out
Actually,
Boy track we covered.
I'm going to hire you.
No, you're
to
not.
only play Mariah Carey's Christmas song for 5 hours. That's the only song you can play.
I don't know.
But I want a different version of it every time.
Every time. Do I have to switch up genres? Okay.
I mean, you can just make a ska version, and that can be an hour. Boom. You're a fifth of the way done.
Because that's what ska is, you know.
Dun, dun.
No. Just be skanking the whole time. Yeah. Just bring in horns.
You can just do nothing for half an hour and then do the song for 5 minutes and then again an outro for half an hour.
I'm very sorry if you are a huge ska head. Just
They
bashing
don't
it right
listen
now.
to fucking podcasts.
Yeah, honestly, I don't need anything. I don't want anything. Just maybe food. I'll eat. I'm
Why don't
down
you
for
just
some
go to
food.
your Amazon cart and look at what you saved?
I didn't save any. Actually, you know what?
Best
Only
way.
thing I find myself needing this year is probably like a new ukulele case.
There we go.
Because
Ukulele
it's
case,
beat
everyone.
to shit the one I use right now. Like there's a pocket that's just torn, and I usually throw a tablet in there, and I'm like, I'm gonna have like a $200 tablet just spill out when I'm just
crack
carrying a thing
glass
around.
everywhere.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to do that. I use that.
All right, I'm just going to read off what I have on my Xmas list.
David's got a wish list.
Funko protector cases from Small Rig, Universal Spring Cable Clamp. There's these little things you put on.
Cables, and they clamp.
No, you put them on like the
surfaces.
cases. You see the rig I have on each camera. You screw them in, and you make it cleaner cable runs. A handle for
Handling things.
Funko. That's 4 Funkos. They're all
What kinds?
They're all of rarity. So, Death Metal Batman with guitar. Hellbat. Batman 80th anniversary.
Very Batman.
And then
this year.
from
Come on, hit me with a
Halo
curveball.
ODST, Buck. Because he's the only ODST they ever made.
No.
Another one of these light panels,
That we conveniently can't see.
but it's right there.
It's a big square.
Ultra thin,
a big
soft
white
light
square.
panel. And then new shoes, New Balance shoes.
New Balance.
Yeah, because they're expensive.
No Old Balance
Here
here.
is the rest of my list. A battery charger for the camera. It's a Z series battery charger. What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm like maybe he'll put the list in post right
No,
here.
I won't.
Damn it. Fuck.
This is a specific for the Xbox controller, an audio controller, so I can mute and unmute
Oh,
because I can't do that
okay. Interesting.
because it's helpful for the stream and for me. And
But me though.
Brian Valtaggio's Recipes to Cook with Your Family and Friends. It's a cookbook.
Cookbook. Gotta
And
be.
that's about
That's the
it,
gift
'cause
that
I
keeps
got-
giving.
Yeah. That's what I want for Christmas.
Okay, so David had a well thought out.
No, I just
list.
read my Amazon list.
Yeah.
Because it's that easy.
It is a list.
Or the new Star Wars Lego, the at whatever it is. Even though I didn't want, I knew I could have bought it. I didn't want to because it just no room.
How many pieces is that one?
It's not that big. It's really small, but it was the same price. They're just gouging.
Yeah.
Actually, I heard that it's stupid, but someone wrote an article saying that Legos will be a better investment than gold in the future.
Okay.
But like this, what he's saying is scalpers will
drive up the-
will
yeah.
drive up the like that.
Of course they will.
Yeah. It's like no one's gonna buy my used like Lego sets. But if I bought 3 of Millennium
Unopened.
Falcons like yeah, I could sell them, for an extra $300. Anyways, it's time for Sam's suggestion.
Suggestions. It's no secret that David and I like anime.
Oh, okay.
So this week, what were you thinking? No, I know what you're thinking.
I know what you're thinking right now.
What am I thinking?
Go ahead and say it.
So a couple series I follow have come back in the past few weeks, I would say. One of them being Demon Slayer, which is a really cool shonen kind of thing that I like a lot. And then also, which I've talked about on here, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which is the one I want to talk about this week. They recently just started their 6th arc, which is basically a new. It's called Stone Ocean, but it's if you're unfamiliar with JoJo, it's like each distinct part. It's basically just treat them like sequel series, so they follow a different group of people every time. But
I thought it was the same people, just like kind of different
it's like
style.
It's no, it's like
kind of like Tenchi Muyo.
No, not really. It's like a different.
They don't restart it. I thought it was like the same character, just different versions.
So all
of history.
the gimmick with at least these 6 parts, because there's this final part when it's through and done with, is kind of gonna mark the end of this universe of stories. But basically, like the thing that links all these series together is each protagonist is like related by blood, generally, to the last one, whether it be like father, son, nephew, uncle relationship or whatever. But this one follows the new protagonist is named Jolene, and she's kind of like wrongfully stuck in prison for reasons, and it's like that's basically where you start at the beginning of it. But as it goes on, it just gets ridiculous, and like she makes friends, and like they go on this big expansive journey when they like have to fight people for stuff, and
you're trying to be as big as possible.
Honestly, I could spoil things and it would still be exciting to watch, because
we don't do that here.
I don't do that. I don't want to do a disservice to the thing. Just know I like it a lot. And like if you like anime and you're into seeing some cool adventure stuff plus really weird out there kind of things.
The one episode or a couple episodes you showed me were funny. The guy was ripped.
So
and he was like 14, 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's I think that was part 3, and that protagonist was Jotaro, who's the father of this protagonist. Yeah. And he actually comes back in this one, and it's like 20 odd years later.
Is he fat?
But he looks younger and smaller, and just people age weird. It's strange, but it's a good show.
Yeah.
And so it came out within like the past couple of weeks on Netflix, and they're doing a weird release schedule thing right now where they're doing they'll release them in chunks. So like they just put out like the first 12 episodes,
and then they're doing a break
as a piece together, and then I think it's like a month until like the next batch. But
at least it's not a year. Fucking Attack on Titan. I'm looking at you.
Yeah. Well, exactly.
More than a year.
But yeah, I blew through those first 12 episodes in like one sitting.
They're half an hour?
They're short, man. That's like regular anime, 20 odd minutes. But they're good. And like each season more or less builds on the last one, but I feel like you could probably get away with kind of watching them separately. I don't recommend it, but you could.
Separately, you mean just don't...
Like each arc you could watch as its own thing.
Yeah.
But like there are elements that tie them together, which would help give it more context.
What a show does.
Yeah. But art style is really cool. Animation's cool. Fight scenes are good. Characters are funny and weird. It's a cool show. So that's what I got for you this week.
Awesome. Thanks for your suggestion, Sam.
You're welcome.
Thanks for watching and or listening.
Keep drinking, keep listening. Beer Me That Beer is a San Diego-based craft beer YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, and podcast show.
And for more of us, check out beardmethatbeer.com. That's beardmethatbeer.com. If you want to reach out directly to us, email us at bmtbinfo@gmail.com. That's bmtbinfo@gmail.com.